Hey guys, it's me, Lego Strife, and
bakuyoshi 1.
And this is our first ever countdown that we're starting.
Yep.
Trust me, there will be more of these in the future, so hope you guys enjoyed. We're putting a lot of work into this, so that's why there hasn't been a lot of videos out. So please forgive us for that. We're working really hard on these countdowns and YTP Reacts. So look out for those and enjoy this countdown.
Alright.
Oh, Square Enix, you continue to impress us with your awesome games, and now, since you have, me and Bakuyoshi are now making a top 10 Square Enix games.
Yep, that's right.
Now, keep in mind, this is not a factual list, so this is based off on our opinions. So, for those of you who don't like our opinions, too bad. This is just based off what we think is cool. It's not factual what others think, alright? But also, keep in mind, there's going to be massive spoilers on this list, but most of them are about mainstream games, so just keep in mind, you have been warned. Now with all that said, let's get started! Let's talk about Thief.
Now this game, the reason it's so low is because me nor Lego Strife have played much of it.
Yeah, that's true. We never really heard or really played about this game until its recent release by Square Enix.
Yep.
And once we saw it, we were really intrigued at what this would be. Well, basically, you play as a man named Gareth, who was raised in a thief-like environment, hence the name, Thief.
Heh.
Heh. The gameplay is very stealth-like and not really combat-oriented. You're a thief, basically, and you steal things.
And knock out the occasional witness.
Yeah. Well, you steal treasures, it's basically all the things you do in Skyrim, but, you actually get better things.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, here's a little fun fact for you. This game is also home to one of the scariest levels in gaming history, which is known as
the Shepherd's Cradle. Search it up, my friends.
I get nightmares of that place every single time you say it.
Shepherd's Cradle.
Drakengard 3.
Yeah, this is a really good game.
Yeah, this is actually a really good game. You guys are wondering, wait a minute, guys, why is this so low on the list? Well, for pretty obvious reasons, actually. For one, this game takes itself really seriously. Give or take some good moments here and there, but besides that, there are some major setbacks in this game that keep it from being anywhere other than perfect.
Well, first off, let's get started with the story. You play as Zero, the oldest of a family of 6 sisters. At the very beginning of the game, you attempt to slaughter them, but ultimately fail. So for such, you have to spend the entire game, just trying to slaughter your family. Because, that's nice.
Yeah, that's normal. Really normal. Yeah, that's really normal. The gameplay is really similar to Dynasty Warriors. You play as this supreme being that's basically everyone cowers in fear over. And this game is really heavy on combat and action, give or take some platforming here and there. But one of its major setbacks is its frame rate. I mean, guys, sometimes this frame rate you could barely play the game with this kind of frame rate. But sometimes there's no problem with it, so that's mainly only its major setback.
Yep.
Now you guys are probably wondering, wait a minute, why is Bravery Default so long on your guys' list? It's such a good game, it's a good RPG by Square Enix. Well, that's kind of true. The only thing that sets it back is because it's a Final Fantasy ripoff. Even though it claims to be a different kind of game. It's literally the same formula as regular Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 1 through 3 to be exact.
Exactly. And it's trying too hard to say it's not, but it actually is. Now, for the story, you have 4 characters. Agnes, ring a bell? Yes, that name sure rings a bell. Edea, and Tiz. Now, the basic gameplay is that it's, like we said before,
it's Final Fantasy.
1, 2, 3, yeah. And it's like this, something's in trouble. Crystals!
Beat bye-bye.
And you win. Yeah. And there are some new stuff they introduced, like auto battling, and it has pretty good gameplay overall. It's just, it lacks originality, it hurts.
I mean, really, this could have been a very good game if they just put Final Fantasy on it.
Yeah. Deus Ex Human Revolution. This game is actually pretty fun. It has some repeated elements here and there, but not bad overall.
The story takes place in the year 2027, and you play as a man named J.C. Denton, who is of course a special agent enhanced by nanomachines. Huh.
Where have we heard that before? Metal Gear Rising. The aspects of the game do a good job of dividing into two gameplay perspectives. And it has a pretty good story and really decent action. Here's a little fun fact for you. It's also very good if you're into self-indulgence.
I never asked for this.
No, not at all. Parasite Eve.
This game is very innovative with both story and gameplay.
Yeah. Now for the story, you play as a New York City police officer named Ayabre, who eventually runs into a parasite entity named Eve. Subtle. And has to stop it from infecting all of New York City. Now, for gameplay aspects, it's one of the first Square Enix games with free roaming inside the battles. But it's still turn-based though.
Now for some little known facts, is that it's actually based off of both a book and a movie in Japan, and also it has a very amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack is actually really good. Lost Odyssey.
This is a very, very good game.
Yeah, it is. It's very emotionally invested, not original, but makes up for it with good work of the original source material. You play as Kaim Arganin, otherwise known as the Undying Soldier. This game has story elements mostly from Final Fantasy VI. It's very reliant on magic, but has a fine line between mortals and immortals.
Now, let's go with the level of skill system here, which will take a bit of explaining. Immortals, though they can level up and get greater stat boost, cannot learn skills through leveling up, which is where the mortals come in. Mortals can learn skills through leveling up, but for the immortals to learn the skills, they have to be linked to a mortal. This is very well done.
It is very well explained, well done.
Yep.
But there's also an optional quest that you can do called 1,000 Years of Dreams. If you are a very emotional person, watch at your own risk. And watch at your own discretion, whatever your preference is. And bring tissues.
Lots of tissues.
The world ends with you.
This is a really good game now.
Yeah, basically we're going to stick to the concepts of this game. There's no exact reason why we put this at the spot of the list. We just think it's really good. It's just a really good game.
I'm into that.
You assume the role as Neku Sakurama, an antisocial teenager that's not likable at first, but you'll warm up to him. He gets thrown into the game, very original game, where if you lose, you're not respawning anytime soon. Basically, you die. And you need to escape the game in order to save your new friends.
Now for some of the concepts of the game. This game works very well with both of the DS screens, utilizing them both. The upper screen, where a computer is, well, I mean, the computer won't attack unless you use button combinations, while the lower screen you have full control over Neku. And of course, attack by sliding, tapping, holding on to certain objects. Well, anyways, this game is also a very big mix of puzzle and action. Now, this is a little fun fact. This game in Japan is called It's a Wonderful World.
Oh, what a wonderful world it is. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Why the game is on this list, you may ask? Just nostalgic purposes. We enjoyed this so much from our childhoods, we decided to put it on this list.
Well, let's get started with some of the background information. This is just basically Mario and company, give or take some new characters, in a Final Fantasy-like settings. But we take the crystals and make stars.
Exactly. Stars equal more money! The gameplay is basically like Final Fantasy, a basic turn-based RPG formula, but with just Nintendo characters. And also, there's a hint of adventure and platforming in there too, that make it a really, really nice game. Also, might I mention the catchy as hell soundtrack.
Yeah.
Really, really love it. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Hell yes.
This game is just awesome. It has so many good aspects with it. Well, of course, being part of the Kingdom Hearts series. You know, we are gonna say it's probably one of the best of the series. But the reason why we didn't put Kingdom Hearts 2 on the list is because we saw more potential with Birth by Sleep rather than Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2, everybody just seems to go on about, and it's
overrated is what you're trying to say?
No, it's not overrated, because if I say that, then people will get mad.
True.
So let's just be safe and say, you know what? Kingdom Hearts is still a good game in its own right. We just think Birth by Sleep is better overall, in our own opinion.
Yep.
So, for story-wise, you get to choose to play as 3 characters, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. This is also known as the prequel to the series, starting at the very beginning of the Kingdom Hearts timeline. Also, the story varies on which character you choose, but the main goal is to reunite with each other again, and stop Xehanort from creating the Ultimate Keyblade.
The game's characters all play relatively the same, just give or take some different stats. There's loads of action, some platforming, and the voice acting is amazing, the story's amazing, overall a very good game. And also, this is the main reason I got PSP.
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Holy shit!
This game
is awesome! It is no doubt our best Square Enix game ever. You're probably wondering, wait a minute, why not Final Fantasy VII? Final Fantasy VII is automatically the best Final Fantasy game ever, as well as the Square Enix game. Well, here's why. We preferred it over the original because the story is better, and it has a lot more explanation as to what's going on. Now, for the story, you play as Zack Fair, a soldier from Shinra Corporation, who has to complete tasks for them and maintain balance. Pretty simple, but then he learns his friend Sephiroth's and Genesis' betrayal, and they start going crazy because of their genes going, out of control. So he has to stop them before things get out of hand. This game has gameplay that's very much like Final Fantasy VII, but has better updated graphics with more stylish gameplay, and the soundtrack is just downright awesome. Now, we like this more than the original Final Fantasy VII because it helps give the original game more structure as the reasoning as to why, characters like Cloud are relevant to the story overall. Zack is also known as the 6th greatest soldier in video game history, thanks to his heroic sacrifice. I'm Lego Stripe.
And I'm bakuyoshi.
And this was Top 10 Square Enix games. See you guys next time.
Adios.
I'm Lego Strife.
And I'm bakuyoshi.
And this is... Fuck! No! I got it wrong! Damn it. Just turn off the thing. Wow. Good job, Lego Strife. You don't even know what to freaking say. Alright. I'm like... Wait, is it recording?
Is it that recording?
Oh, shit, it's recording.
It's recording.
We had to ask. Alright,